worried about it.
You don't think that they were just like, yeah, actually, this is how it's going to be, and if you know, like it, you know, just lump it?
Yeah. No, I can't imagine that. That would certainly be a terrible way to start the project. So we'll get more information, I'm sure. We'll ask them. We'll find them. We'll track them down. We'll get maybe we'll get Freya later on to pose some of these questions.
Yeah.
How has that been, you know, thought out? All right, so they've checked connector, Vitality on the CC side, and they're going out long, so they are just doing all the checking. I think, was he turned for a flashbang? Doesn't even matter. Searson with amazing headshots, taking down RPK and Apex. I thought he was dead for sure. And now, yeah, they got the bomb site, but they're really locked in. They're completely boxed in on this bomb site.
That was the one, wasn't it? Absolutely expecting ZywOo to hit those headshots. Instead, it's Misuda. Taking some shots there, does get that bomb up. Shoxy's got his back. Both players remain. One caught in the sandwich, and it is all on Misuda now. Time to clutch it, my dude. Team is counting on you in this pistol round 1v2, and he's about to get flanked. He could pick up the P250 if he wanted to. Have a little bit more oomph. A bit more firepower versus the Kevlar.
He's getting back around the corner, and just in time, I was going to say Tabson was about to shoot him in the back. Now Santeras is up there. He knows exactly where he is, but he could just stand up and try and go for the fight, and there's the headshot! Amazing double kill from Misuta. I actually think...
Cold, not warmed up, he's not going to be as fluid as the others that already had a map. Or, the other side of that is, yeah, he's going to come in cold, but he's not going to be frazzled, he's going to be fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
We had some watermelon in the meantime.
Yeah, and not the vodka kind. But,
oh, maybe, I don't know. Oh, no, oh dear. A lot of flashbangs for Shox. He was like, this one will go away. Oh, there's another one. Oh no. I'm dead.
Yeah, it turns out they were DJ Khaled flashbangs.
Exactly.
Ooh, nice shot from Apex though. Takes down Searson, and quick play coming in here from Vitality. A change of pace, straight up onto the A site from them. No shenanigans. All-out warfare, just getting in here. Zantaris is still staying alive behind, playing very patiently, waiting for that bomb plant sound exactly, and then he'll try and peek behind this. Impeccable stuff from Zantaris. Patience pays off in the end.
Would have been so amazing if he could have done it just a second earlier as well, because that would have stopped the bomb from going down. Yeah, but it's still really good thinking. Tizian hoping to guess something through the smoke, not quite doing it. Remember, he has no armor, so any bullets right here, and he's probably going to be dead. And actually shot in the back. RPK with a triple kill, and Vitality.
Mid or onto short.
Waiting in B for now.
Yeah, it's going to be B Monster. If they go through Monster now, yep, there's the welcoming committee.
We've got the mortars set up.
Bombardment.
Got the coordinates lined in. Got the aircraft up ahead, dialing in all of it. There we go, but no one spotted them. No.
God, they swapped out for their guns. There we go. HDs are in, and they managed to find them. At least one kill. ZywOo's still cleaning house, and I mean, this should still, of course, be a Vitality round.
They had definite moments there where it could have been at least a double kill with the same kind of feeling out of Vitality right now. I think it's big that need to convince us and show us that we can find a way to get back in here.
Oh. Yeah, after Dust 2, it felt like they started strong and then just slowly lost their grip on the situation. Vitality were just too good. I mean, ZywOo also showed up and had some bonkers rounds.
Yeah.
It is the case that it's a lot like watching Simple. You can always just kind of count on ZywOo. He's just reliable. It's like the sun rising. Always going to be there. Ah, shots coming in, though. That did not work.
It's 2020. Don't tempt me.
Good point.
Nice kills. This is a much more encouraging start here for Big in the 4th round. Keto and Zantaris both picking up a kill each, and without anyone really returning anything. A little bit of a boost coming in. I don't know if they made any noise there, but yeah, I think they knew what was coming. Heads up play.
And this is perfect for Big Clan. Just keep everybody alive.
Yep.
You keep everybody alive, you establish excuse me, you establish your economy here at the beginning of the half, and things look very good indeed for Big Clan. And that's Keto getting flashed in. Apex just there to ruin the show for Keto. But still, solid round here for Big Clan in their first big buy round, and they are going to get off to a good start here after all. 3-1, Vitality still in the lead, but now Vitality are the ones who are going to be forced to spend all of that bank. No bomb plants either to help things out. And, I mean, do you want to say, like, textbook stuff? Oh, I see. That was from Sky. Okay. That was from Balcony that the shot came in.
Yeah, I think it was Tabson up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess he could just see it really quickly.
Yeah, that's why it happened so instantly. Because I was like, how did they get that fast. There you go.
5th round. They could only just put together a buy here, Vitality. It was actually kind of maybe a little bit close. So if they win this round big, it's back to an open game really fast. They're going to be feeling good about that. Is he going to push through? Yes, he will. Oh, that's a power play coming out of Shox. It almost works, but Santaris takes down 2 instead. And now, you know, the rest have the back one out. That's real close to being a straight kill on Santaris with absolutely no chance for reply. A matter of milliseconds there.
And Santaris just wanted another bite at the apple there. Maybe just a little bit too much, but hey, he was feeling it, and his team have still got a man advantage. We'll see if that comes back to bite them, though. If Santaris stays alive, you know, then it's 5-on-3, and we're looking at Vitality in a bit of a desperate spot. Now it's going to be Misuda taking point, flashes. There, annihilates Tijin. Those are just so brutal, and he opens it up again. This is Searson now alone, 1v3, big clan.
Save the orb.
It went from a fantastic situation to now being, well, I mean, yeah, in a situation where they have to save the AWP. How does that happen? Well, I don't know.
Misuda happened.
Misuda happened, but then I guess Santaris kind of giving himself up as well through the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, those are just sort of rounds. If you had to sort of break it down and try and analyze, you know, you look back at a game that you've just played and say, you know, let's just find like the most winnable rounds and adjust them so that we don't lose them in the future. These are some of them, right? Where you start off with 2 kills, like those are rounds where you have 80 or probably above 80% chance of winning, right? So don't lose those. And all the ones where, you know, oh, like this, if you're in a 1 versus 3 position, it's like, how do you, like, I don't think it makes sense to try and put energy into trying to win those rounds, because again, they're so unlikely. Like, you're gonna have to come up with something crazy. So yeah, right now, that was a big giveaway for the German side. They're not gonna be too happy about it at all. See how it plays out here in the upcoming round. They still putting it as a buy behind that AWP, so see if that's gonna be something they can make work. They'll be out of money if they lose this round, but it also did give Vitality a fair bit more money to work with. So actually a real unfortunate turn of events. Are they messing up this boost? I see people do that all the time. They're a little bit slow to it, so now they're just going to be falling back. But sticking around there is so dangerous, and actually not even any boost at all. I thought there was a teammate there. I thought that was why it looked like he was sort of trying to step up or something, but no, he was just standing around. And he's on his own here. I mean, Tabson is not going to be able to help him. He's still going to get a kill. Fair play, but a good trade. Tabson helping out. This is still worth it right up until that point. Shox takes it back.
Brings it back to a 3-on-3, which favors Vitality. Considering 2 players are waiting over here towards B as well. We're going to get the rotation out of Vitality, and Shoxy, or no, RPK rather, is going to be making his way over towards Connector. Does he get spotted out by Tijin? This would really be interesting. They've got that stack. One facing one way, the other the other. Oh, they can see it. There it is. RPK gets picked.
It also should alert them to the idea that it probably isn't anyone on the B bomb side, because that's 2 out of 3 members outside. If the third one was also in B, well, that would mean that there was no one defending A, which is just a bit unlikely. So some quick maths coming out, I'm assuming, for Vitality to make the call to just walk straight through. Bomb goes down, and now it's a 2-on-3. Shox going to be walking back through the tunnel to try and flank them while Apex is moving forward. It's a pretty bold move that they're doing right here. I mean, splitting up could be dangerous. Hito, though, what a great read. That's some quick thinking on his part. They could have easily been locked in and shut down from that. And yep, even Santaris is aware that this is probably where Apex has gone. So yeah, they're doing some great work right now on the big side. Setting up for a flashbang, but is it going to be quite enough? They're out in the open, and he nearly had it. If he would have had that one, it would have been an easy transfer, and they would have certainly won the round. But instead, Big will pick it up and win the second round for themselves, and even save some AK-47s. What a round that was.
Oh, terrific attempt there from both of them. Shoxy, if either one gets those kills, that makes the big difference for the, well, for the T side, obviously, but Vitality now are going to feel like they need to take a timeout. Fair enough. I mean, money isn't a total disaster. It could be kind of a half-buy kind of round. Just get in there with some aggression. Whereas Big Clan are the ones who are going to have to tap everything here to hold the Vitality off. I like them going aggressive like that. It almost feels like you wish that Apex had pushed as well. so that he was hitting upper as Shoxy was, you know, taking that fight in sewers, right? That would have been really interesting.
If he would have been at the high ground, yeah, that could have been something, right? But I agree, staying inside of the bomb site certainly would not have been a good idea. 7th round here. They did get the bomb plant, and that does help them out, getting a couple of more things on the board there, Vitality. And again, they took down 3 members of Big, so even in losing that round, I still think Vitality are probably thinking, that's fine, that's cool. We know what this is like. It's kind of what we were doing on Dust 2. Just kept pushing, kept getting bomb plants, kept getting kills, and then eventually Big just crumbled and ran out of cash. They had to go for that. They had that ugly string of rounds where they forced and then they double ecoed, and it was just, that actually cost them so much on Dust 2.
This is Big. Searson, there it is. You're crossing your fingers if you're Searson at that point, or a Big fan. Just hoping he hits that shot. Absolutely key that he gets in there, takes that kill, and backs out. Stays alive with the AWP. They can reestablish the defense on the A site. Vitality looked like they wanted to try and speed up behind this, but now they've slowed down.
Look at them pushing outside of Big. This is something they never really did on the other map. Oh, what a save from Tapson. An absolute hero, and he takes down RPK as well. For sure, Searson was dead in that moment. Like, he must have felt that. And then just saved by his teammate. That's fantastic. If they, again, now save the rifles. Don't throw anything away here. Santaris will get that kill. So now it's just Apex lurking around the map, and he's going to get shot on the side of the head. Good job on Big. I like this aggression. I wish they would have done it on Dust 2 as well on the CT side. I mean, this map is way, way more open to CT aggression, obviously, than Dust 2. But I still think the principle holds. I like what they're doing.
Getting in there.
Yeah.
Playing with some confidence. That's what's going to be absolutely key. Big, after getting, you know, trounced on their own map pick on Dust 2, you need to get some confidence back. You need to start making some plays, feeling it, getting out there, challenging. And that's always what we said since the very beginning on Overpass, is that CT sides need to challenge. You cannot let the T side just set up, and the map is so big, if you give them too much of the map early on, before you know it, they're knocking at your door, you know, executing full onto a site, and you're just dead.
Yeah.
So you absolutely have to go for these aggressive plays. But, you know, in order to play aggressive, you needed some confidence. You need some trust in the system. So Big Clan now getting a little bit of that now. And that's so important.
They're starting to make it look a lot better.
Yeah.
Finding Misuta, losing no one.
Such an important round to not lose anybody in. Man, now you've got some room to maneuver if you're Big. You can get that full buy. You can get kind of crafty with your rounds here. And if it goes south, no matter, you've still got a full buy behind it. So that's really slick. Now Vitality, what do they got? Okay, full AKs. Means that they can be quick. They can be lethal.
I wonder if they want to try and do what they were trying to do to Centaurs earlier again, where you sort of stand in the monster tunnel, and when the smoke lands more or less on top of you, you just run through it. I mean, that almost worked. It's tempting to try and do that, I'm sure, if you're Shocks. Instead, he's waiting for the jump. Almost.
Does he get the follow-up or not? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I think if you spot someone there on the CT side, you call it off, right? Flashed in that flashbang actually got caught by the wall up there.
If I'm not mistaken, he just got spotted. This is it. Big fight, big flash coming through. Tapson gonna get charged. Misuta's there to trade it, but he is getting annihilated along with the rest of his team. Big Clan making the plays right now, not showing any fear. You have to admire it. And now RPK, well, he's gonna have his work cut. Oh, what? Oh, if he peeks at that time, Searson is just gonna be putting his palm through his face.
Yeah, but they're going to slowly creep back on the map. That was cool. They actually attacked that position from, like, you know, 2 different angles. Yeah. And with follow-up flashes and everything. It just worked so well.
Yeah, what a fight. Misuto's able to get something, but the rest of his teammates, it looks like they were just blinded into oblivion. Which is exactly how you want it to go if you're on the CT side. So now Vitality with 30 seconds on the clock, trying to move forward, trying to cheat a little bit, but I believe Searson is close enough to hear, but he's never going to hear anything again. Zywoo takes his head off.
But this is actually a bit awkward.
Man advantage still for Big Clan, but the rotation's coming through. This is it now. Can you hit it? Can Keto survive? Keto's going to pick up the 1 kill. That was so important.
Oh, wow. He actually gets that double cyber. He's now up to a triple. Santaris has the health advantage, but one AK bullet will do it, and he nearly gets it. Oh, that is so close to connecting with his face. Santaris will save it. I can't believe that Keto got any kills. He was definitely not... He didn't have the right aim for that one. It looked like he should have lost the first spray battle. That was... I mean, from a sure one round into nearly disaster for Big, and it is still a disaster. That's, again, a bomb plant and 4 people killed. Vitality will absolutely buy in this round. And they have money on Big, don't get me wrong, but they're going to have to spend a lot of it here.
Yeah, a lot of that big bank is going to go, but this is ZywOo. Man, just hitting the shot so clean on Searson. He's just lethal, man. It's unreal. This guy... AWP, AK, Shoxy showing quite a bit of emotion. Interestingly enough. He hasn't exactly just taken over the way that we saw in Dust 2 here, Shoxy. But I mean, you know, nobody's really lagging too far behind either. Pretty even for both teams right now, in fact.
Yeah. Well, the Tech-9s, I actually thought they would buy everything in this round, but instead it's just pistols and armor and trying to see if they can put some pressure on the B bomb site, which they are not doing at the moment. Instead, getting almost wall banged down. That's close. But yeah, good little adjustment here for Big. Able to lock it down, not get rushed down. I was complaining on Dust 2 that we weren't calling Santaris' name too much, but in this game he's been playing really well on this map at least. So he's starting to warm it up, which that should be a scary prospect for Vitality. Santaris definitely not to be messed with when he's feeling the game. He's 12-4 right now. Tabson 12-7, so those two are kicking off. And Tabson is another one of those players. We've seen some stunning games out of him in the past.
Oh, he is definitely, he has shown that level before, for sure, to be an anchor for Big. But this is still Team Vitality fighting back. You see a lot of emotion on their side, but that doesn't mean that they can't get the job done regardless. Searson, man, still just take down RPK, and he just hangs around at the top, doesn't even care.
He's really quick. RPK had only just was airborne. Yeah. He wasn't even hardly off the ground.
But that's such an important kill in a key round again. Man advantage for Big Clan, and now they can allow to have they can be 3 on B, locked in, solid.
Yeah, but they can win this round so quickly, Vitality. If they get 1 kill and just take over the bomb side here, or they get 2 instantly, and Citizen gonna get hunted down, and the other 2 are so far away because they were boosting at the flower bed over along while all of this was happening. So they're just naturally going to be real far away from any rotation. Immediate bomb plant here. Molotov out to buy time. Actually, double Molotov. That's probably a bit of a waste. But they do also have a smoke, so they should be able to keep Tizian out of this retake for at least a little while. Some grenades are coming in. Tizian actually not even waiting for it. He's just going to go straight through, taking down Apex. But Cyber's there, and now they should be able to hide from Keto essentially forever. Again, just don't show yourself. And Sharks will anyway, but if they just play that even safer, I'm sure there's almost no way that he could find him on the bomb site. Nice round out of Vitality of 4 versus 5 that they end up winning.
So key. And you're right to point it out. I mean, just they pushed together onto that B side as a uniform group, and you can see, you know, Tizian tried to fight back. He nearly got it, but it is just going to be, yeah, a little bit of frustration there for sure. When it works out for you early in the round and then it just spins out, that's where you start getting a little bit frustrated here on Big side. So we're gonna have to see if they can keep their cool and keep it up with the pressure. It's looking like it's going to be a play on short this time around. And again, Shoxy straight on through. Double peek on short. Misuda picks up 1. Shoxy looking to trade it. He's gonna get picked by Searson. 2 kills for Big. No way to respond.
And Tabson was behind him. I was wondering about that, but yeah, Tabson was in connector shooting him in the back. I don't know if Misuda would have had the kill or not, but that's another critical save out of Tabson, and now he's walked all the way back, and that can actually, Misuda would have called it, right, saying, well, I got shot in the back, and now RPKs are looking for the guy who did that, and Tabson is completely fooling him.
Yeah, he's just gone. He can even, Tabson is now just going to be in that position to just save the round if they need it. Oh, unscoping, unreal. ZywOo cannot catch a break. Then again, that being said, he survives with 2 HP, so he did technically catch a bit of a break, but yeah, there it is. Tabson That's just going to take down RPK. Easy peasy. More time being bought as Apex gets flashed full. He can cut him off. There it is.
And he just comes back for more. Yeah, Tabson definitely dialed nicely into this. Can't believe that didn't actually hit, but quad kill from Tabson. I'm more impressed, more than any of the kills. I'm just impressed by the choice to go back and sort of wrap all the way around long to get that kill on RPK. I think that's great. That's a great mind game from Tabson. He had that figured out.
Apex is not pleased.
No, he's not. He shouldn't be.
Showing a lot of emotion. Did we determine if he got a haircut or not?
I don't know if we cleared that up yet.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious if did the man get a trim. Shoxy's letting the bangs grow out again. That's good. Yeah, he went for the buzz cut at the beginning of the lockdown stuff.
Yeah, maybe we should. I mean, the French have always had, I think, just a lead on everyone in the haircut.
In the haircut department, yeah.
It's been a while.
You remember Titan?
Exactly. That was probably the
golden era.
Yeah.
The golden age of CS Pro hair.
Get it back there. Have them, you know, do a partnership with some, I don't know, beauty products, something like that. They could do it. I'm sure they could. 13th round. 7-5. I think Big are starting to feel this game a bit more now, but they cannot get too complacent here because this is not a big lead. They need to keep going. And technically, it is a big lead, but it's not a large lead. Why did they have to go with the name Big? Just trying to make it rough on commentators, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I can't say go big or go home anymore either, which really is frustrating.
No. It's like they've built in a dad joke into every sentence. Stupid, isn't it? All right.
Oh, through the smoke, though.
Oh, that is a problem, isn't it? RPK taking down Tabson and Apex getting caught. Well, if we get his face cam again, we're definitely going to see some more annoyance. Santara showing up with the AK. He's going to get only the one. It's a nice return from Asuta with that Galil. Keto, though, out here. They know definitely that he's here, and Cyber will just peek right into him and drop him. Tizian, I don't know. They don't have a lot of money. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to be a hero. But if you look at the cash that they have, this one rifle is what he needs to drop to Tabson, and then the rest of them can probably buy. Now the bomb is going down. I don't think it's rare. Give this to Tabson. Keep fighting in the next round. It's painful, but I think it's definitely the smarter choice here.
And it seems like they're aware of what's going on as well. Vitality. But I don't think you chase it for Vitality either. You keep these 3 guns alive,
yeah,
and you get a strong buy in the next round. Have a bit of like a gentleman's agreement. Like, okay, you get to hold on to your gun, we get to hold on to ours, and shake on it.
It's funny how, small little decisions. I think seriously he was like, there's someone on the other side of that smoke, and I can't really do anything, but I'll just stick around and throw like one no-scope bullet into it, and that was too much. Instead of, I mean, it's not to blame Searson at all. I understand completely, but if he had just said, okay, I'm gonna back off, I'm not safe here, then no deagle kill, probably they just defend that bomb site pretty well.
You're, you are definitely, you take no risk, Anders. That's what I'm trying to get to here.
Miss 100% of shots that you don't try, whatever it is.
Exactly, if you don't take, right? So, guy tries to make a play. Sometimes you just gotta trust your gut and go for it. This time, that didn't pan out.
Guy tries to make a play. Commentators complain. What we do.
There you go.
Well,
that's the way to describe it.
Well, if you think about it, Semler, he should have really done things differently.
Indeed. And then we'll get Reddit comments too.
Yeah, this is great. Triple boost. It's a classic. It's been here forever and ever. Usually people do it with USPs when they're desperate. They don't do it at all.
Probably making a bit of noise there. I think that maybe that was a dead giveaway.
Man, I was getting excited.
You were looking forward to that one.
I like boosts on this map. There's so many. There's now much famous quad boost over at T-spawn. There's a triple boost over at A long. There's that boost. I have a couple of boosts that take the entire team to build. I have I think 2 5-man boosts on this map or something stupid.
I'm not surprised.
But they can be done.
Are they worth it though? Is it worth having 5 players all in the same spot?
You win, suddenly.
Well, there's Apex finding Centaurus to bring it back to a 4-on-4 here. We're in the 14th round of the first half. Vitality trailed by 1 round. It's 7-6 in the lead, and Big are saving for the last one.
This weird house or shed or whatever it is that he was just looking at, RPK.
Yeah.
That one you can boost like right at the center. There's like a little chimney or something, and from the CT side you can do a ridiculous boost from that. Which no one's ever tried. RPK goes down afterwards, but not enough for Tabs that he couldn't get the second one, and this is just a scout. Otherwise, it would have been an interesting 2-on-1. Searson bunny jumping into that fight. That looked cool. Keep going. No, but he's going to back on out, I guess. I mean, saving the scout's not huge, but 7 rounds for Vitality. I think they're off to... this is starting to look, again, a little bit too comfortable for them.
You think this is 1.6, Anders? What do you think? What do you think this is? Bunny jumping in.
It's...
Get out of here. You think his name is Stewie? Get out of here.
I fully recognize that if they added that kind of bunny jump into the game, it would be silly. But there's something cool about it.
But there is something cool about it because you got to learn it.
Yeah.
You got to, you know.
But it would be so hard to explain to oh, all right, no scope. It'd be so hard to explain to new viewers like what's actually going on here, you know?
When he's jumping.
Yeah, it's like, but he's gaining more speed because he's jumping. You know?
Yeah, he's gaining more speed because he's jumping. It's a mechanical skill that he's developed and had to practice and master.
I know.
And it should benefit the people who put more time into the game. But no, Anders. No. We must all be mediocre.
Well, I mean,
I can't do his voice, but
we still have. You just go practice. You've got time.
Voice just can't go that deep.
All right. Well, maybe I'll give it a try. 15th round, last of the half. Searson again. I really like the way that he's playing this AWP. Haven't talked enough about him, I feel like. Given him enough credit, perhaps. He's hitting some amazing shots. And again, there's a lack of fear in his style. Grenade. I have no idea how RPK survives that. That looked like it should have just outright killed him. Apex rushing long, flashing himself in. He saw someone there. He wants that kill. He's going to get none of them. It looked like he was dead on. But that's confirmation of 2 out of 4 players, which is kind of interesting. See if they get just even one more here, Vitality, and then maybe they can roll it in. But a 2-on-4 right now is still going to be hard to win.
It's a tall ask. RPK at least has a smoke. It sucks that he has all of the utility because he has 2 HP. And you can see him just trying to dump some of it now. Just try and get some value.
Throw it in there.
But, you know, that would have been the bomb spotted again. Now you see the rotation coming through onto short. Zantaris and Tijan now starting to move on over here. So Vitality are about to get boxed into this A site. Last round of the first half. It's tied up 7-7. And, well, Shoxy, it's a lot riding on his shoulders. But he showed us yesterday that he is perfectly capable of ruining his opponent's days.
Yes. Although this has been a very quiet first half for him. He's only got 7 kills. This would be making up. All is forgiven if he could somehow turn this round. But I think Big are playing this smartly. They're falling so far back. And that, you know, normally maybe in the beginning of the rounds this is not good, but now it definitely is. Because they're just saying, you have to show up, you have to come into the bomb site, and yet, like you said, we'll box you in afterwards. Shox going down, RPK in a 1 versus 4 with just 2 health, and that is not going to happen. Searson will take him down, 2 kills, 12 overall for Searson in this first half, but I actually think he did a lot of work to get early kills, and I think maybe slightly more than it seems. Another round on the board for Big.
Ooh, sexy knife.
Which one is it?
See that one?
Oh,
yeah, buddy. That is clean.
Carvings in it.
Yeah, dude, it's Scandinavian. That should tickle your fancy.
I know, yeah, they did have that Viking type look or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Viking or was it Celtic? I'm not sure.
Oh, well,
I
was overcomplicating.
Apologies. If there are any historians out there. Here we go. Through the tunnel. Keto leading the charge. Oh, they're going to get really, really close by the time they explode onto it. There is a flashbang. Everyone is blind. And Searson goes down. I think anyone could see what was happening there. And now Saibu's showing up as well. RPK lost inside of the smoke and powerfully confused. It's Apex to take down Keto. And there's RPK finally being put into the mix. It's just Zantaris left. Apex with a double kill. What a fantastic round. I don't even know what happened there.
Anti-flashes.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Worked against everyone.
Vitality's perspective at the beginning when that push begins.
There's one there.
All right, so it's Apex. He's set it up with 2 flashes. Bam, and then bam.
But I think Big through their own flashbang that probably also hit some of them. Man, all out chaos.
That was sick. Well well done keeping their cool on the side of Vitality in that sort of scenario. When it's just when the pressure's on and they're just cascading onto the site, playing with the flashes, setting it up. That was so sick, so clean. And so now we're tied up 8-8. Vitality win the pistol. Big Clan are going to go for the force buy. They didn't get the bomb plant, so it's going to be Deagles, Kevlar, and a few smoke grenades behind it. So they could go for an execute here onto the A site. In the meantime, Vitality have elected to go aggressive. Push short. Now they push sewers. They're going to be checking Monster, and they're going to see that nobody's out here outside of B, and we should see a rotation. Now the timing is critical.
I mean, this is the sort of round that you can easily lose if you're on the Vitality side, and you can lose it exactly like that. Cyber's going to get one in return. That's pretty important, but again, one more Deagle headshot. I mean, if Cyber just goes down there, it's suddenly looking grim.
Take your time with it, though. Misuda's already all the way in the flank.
Yep.
He's going to be pretty far away unless he picks up his pace. But there are now 3 players on that A site. Misuda's here in the flank as well. This should be 100% a Vitality round.
Yeah, he makes it around. I think they were actually spotting for him. I think TZM was looking for this exact play for like a second ago. But then he gave up on it, and that probably will cost them here. Misuda setting up for an easy double spray down, and that is definitely the round. Bomb down, 30 seconds. Yeah. But I respect the fact that Big wanted to try that. I think they, I mean, hard to say, but they could have easily just been another Deagle headshot away from at least getting the bomb and making it really competitive. Searson, though, it's mostly the time that's the problem. He's got some health, but he lands that shot. He's really impressive, Searson. I think this is great.
He is, yeah. That was sick. You're just thinking like, all right, well, 1v3, but 2 of them are really low. But then you had a scout, right? If you just had a Deeg. Or Tech 9 even.
Well, Tech 9, man.
Such is life. 9 rounds on the board now for Vitality, and this should be an eco round out of Big Clan, but, you know, there's an E in eco. There's also an E in Deagle. And so we've got 3 of them.
What are you running, some kind of numerology operation?
It all comes together, Anders. They're in each other's orbits now.
Yeah, well, we'll see. See if that gives them some sort of synergy.
Well, there's a gravitational pull. Shoxy's currently being pulled into tissues.
Isn't it almost a full moon as well? Like, you know, Halloween's coming up.
It is, right? Wasn't there a double harvest moon or something crazy like that in this month?
Listen, I don't pay nearly enough attention to the lunar cycle.
No, I just follow Millennial Farmer, so like an actual farmer.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll take your word for it.
No, that's why I'm saying yeah, whatever.
But on the other hand, what? Like NASA found like water on Mars, didn't they?
They did.
On the moon. I mean,
on the moon. There is water on the moon.
That's exciting.
It is.
I don't know why people were just shrugging their shoulders at that, saying, "Meh." I'm like, great. Now go test it.
Moon bases. Let's go.
Yeah, get it.
Exactly. What are they going to find frozen in that water as well? They just found worms that were like 50,000 years old or something crazy, right?
Yeah, on Earth, right?
Yeah, which is not a great idea because, I mean, you know, what if they're carrying diseases that haven't been around for, you know, like look at what the Rona did. Then we get like a 30,000-year-old worm disease and just GG.
Sometimes you just have to roll the dice somewhere.
Yeah, let's play God.
Yeah. See what happens.
I haven't learned from that at all.
It's what we do. Listen, we all just primates. It's how it works. It's how we got here. So keep it up. 19th round and 10-8. Just a 2-round lead. That's not so much of a problem. The money's decent on Vitality, but it's not that good. And Searson is still back at it, getting some of those early round kills. I'm growing a slight liking here to the way that he's playing it. Looks like Santeris. I don't know what's Misuda meant to do there. I don't know. Well, maybe Abike was meant to come back. I don't know. I'm so confused.
He was meant to die, Mr. Bond.
He's never going to cover both the door and the tunnel. He's got his back turned to the tunnel. I can't even think of an explanation. Someone help me.
Impossible situation.
Yeah,
no, I don't think that. I'm sure do anything there.
People on Twitter will tell me that I'm stupid and it was just because of something,
but you know what you do? You try and save these 2 M4s, or you try and save this M4 and FAMAS if you're Vitality.
Yes,
these 2 rifles
for sure. Nice. I mean, for the first sort of real buy round coming out of Big, what a nice way to win it. Not too much stress, giving yourself a bit of a chance here. Tizian maybe could have had it out hunting, and Oh no, Keto obviously looking for the high ground because that's where his teammate told him someone was. And now it's just on Sairu. He is being flanked right behind Tabs and is going to be coming up, so he's got to be careful. He has no idea, maybe no reason even to look for it, so should be going down. Yeah, definitely will.
Of course, as he pulls a grenade out.
Yeah, classic, isn't it? Absolute classic. Santaris with 18 tabs and has actually overtaken him at 19 kills, so the two of them are proving pretty deadly at the moment. Strong combo.
I'm trying to read what Shoxy's lips there. Didn't really work out. Mech, something, 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 something. Yeah.
That would be a skill worth having, lip reading.
Lip reading. Yeah. I feel like then it turns into like sports where the coaches are covering their mouths, you know?
Maybe we'll have to go there someday, you know? Just find a way to keep all the secrets.
You know it's going to be there. Eco round. Surprisingly enough, well, they don't save both the guns. I guess we are going to get an eco round. They're going to allow things to tie up.
We could pixelate their mouths, but then it looks like stranger things are happening, so... yeah, maybe not. We do have... We got a whole lot more Japanese viewers, though, Anders. Think about it.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Got to grow those new markets. Come on.
Yeah, well, there's an overlap I wasn't expecting for Counter-Strike. Well, welcome all viewers of any kind, really. Shocks inside of the smoke with a P250. They're running around him. Cyber's going to get the one kill, 50 seconds, so it doesn't really matter that the bomb goes down as long as they keep man advantage. RPK couldn't do much, and Apex is up with a scout. Two of them have somewhat low health, but I don't know how he's going to find it. That is amazing. He's going to find Citizen first of all. Now, oh, that's a 2-for-1. He's 1 health left. He just got robbed. He deserved that round.
Just can't catch a break. He has no way of knowing, of course, that Keto's on 1 HP there.
I know people say Tesla got robbed, but Apex definitely got robbed.
Oh.
Not on a similar scale, but still.
Dude.
Yeah, it's hard to deal with.
That's such a tough one. At least it's the eco round where you're like, okay, well, that's kind of what was supposed to happen anyway, right? So let's not get too worried about it. But, man. That changes the face of this half.
Yeah, it cannot get any closer than that. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, they're setting up for the grenade. Yeah, just the one for the jump. And Sharks will take down Tamsin without even seeing him.
Fair enough.
That's a move. You throw a grenade, and I'll just take, you know.
I take your life.
Yeah. Seems like an overreaction.
I throw bullets. Who wins? Turns out Shoxy wins.
Oh, but there we go.
But yeah, just go ahead and trade that back.
Really, they really are playing battleships once again outside of this bomb site.
Dude, now Misuda gets spammed down. What even is this? I like it, man. It's just like how much damage can we do without seeing each other?
It's like a new game mode they've developed in the middle of the game. 50 seconds. Vitality don't, well now they do. I was going to say they don't have a view of what's happening. So that's confirmation from RBK of 2 players, the one that he killed and Keto there. That probably means that, yeah, they're going to stay at B, but that's actually the wrong move as we can tell, because it leaves one person defending A alone. Keto, even staying alive, no kills, doesn't matter. Just stay here, keep them occupied. That's all you need. Sairu, though, is that one person, so maybe it isn't so easy after all. Now they're falling back with 25 seconds. I don't know about this. He's not aware, is he? Shots right there and hiding, and he's going to get the headshot. That's a massive kill, and I think, yeah, seriously, better to save it. Don't have the money to rebuy this off at all. What a round that was.
I like how you have to just specify that real quick. It's like, oh, there's only one person left on this bomb site. That person gets killed. Oh yeah, of course it's Cyrus.
I didn't realize until I was like, oh no.
Well, that's not the worst person to leave there.
I almost caught Vitality with my favorite criticism of not knowing what was happening, and then RPK went for that. So again, those are just little details, but you can't just stay blind inside of both B and A for a whole round. It is not advisable. Eventually, you're just gonna get caught.
I like the expressions from this coach.
He's got
the gamut. Yeah, he just went all over the place. You see, eyebrows went up, and then he had to pull them back down physically with his hand. But we are going to get Searson saving that AWP. Curious to see where he decides to try and get the fight going with it. It's like he was hoping for some aggression out towards long, but that's not the case. Vitality instead have gone for a stack on B, expecting some kind of YOLO rush.
Imagine if that was a condition you could have where you had to sort of like
manually
they only work one
maneuver
way.
your eyebrows, you know, and then they just stay there.
I'm assuming that's not a real thing.
I'm assuming somebody has control of their eyebrows to the extent where they could. You could just like do that and then it'll just stay because they have that fine muscle control.
Well, if you're one of those people listening, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, please send us video.
Got that one orb saved. They're looking for someone out here. Shox is around the corner. If you get Santaris, then holding the rest of it should be way more doable. Shox, you definitely saw the shadow there. Yeah, because then they get funneled in and shot in the back by Shox. So Santaris actually, again, just keeping them occupied will help the rest of the team. Now they're actually wrapping around to try and fight Shox. They're coming up behind him. I don't think he was expecting that at all. He was like, what is going on? Why are they running through CT spawn back out to long just to fight me?
Yeah, team. Where's the team?
Yeah. Seems almost spiteful, doesn't it? 24
seconds. And that should be sealing the deal here. Cassie's got the AK, could hit the headshot, but without any Kevlar, he's going to get Aiden punched into oblivion. RPK finds that kill. 12 rounds on the board now, 4 Vitality, 4 away. That was a round of eco, though, so Big Clan now, this is their, well, they must-win round. They have to start taking the fight to Vitality, or Vitality are going to get too close to match point.
And too rich all at the same time. Misutra and Sai were leading the charge for Vitality, but I like the fact that the rest of the team are not that far behind and fairly grouped up in kills. So there's no one that's dragging down the French side at the moment. Cyber going for the same kind of aggression that Searson was doing, and he's not even going to really walk back. He did know the flashbang was coming, and Tabson will take him down. Again, Tabson doing so much work, and RPK, he's so exposed. How is he getting that kill and the triple? He's out in the open on his own. Yes, he's got maybe some flashbangs from teammates, but that is way too much production from having essentially not that great of a position.
Unreal, and then Shoxy's there too. There's no way for Tijan to expect that. You'd expect them to be falling back to the site, holding onto their advantage, continuing to just crush you. And then Shoxy just spits in your eye. Leaving Zantaris alone in a 1v4. Can recover the bomb, but look at this. Man. He has no idea where these guys are on the map because Shoxy was so far up, it could mean they could be anywhere.
That position from RPK, I mean, if Sai was still alive and shooting from the other side, at least there's some distractions going on. But Cywood died a full like 3 or 4 seconds earlier, and then RPK is like, I'll just roll in here.
Yeah.
And I'll just stand in the middle of everything and shoot everyone. Bold plan.
Oh, no. Good night, Zantaris.
Yeah.
Oh, it turns out Shoxy just never stopped pushing. 13-10. Things are really shaping up nicely here for Vitality, and there it is. Second timeout called by Big. And, well, I mean, you got to do it. Maybe even call one after this round as well. Just try and slow down the pace a little bit here and have some room to maneuver to discuss. There you go, Extaz. Definitely getting hype.
Now's the time for it. Well, they're getting...
I can't really say humped because I was just, it's like I wanted to say hype, but then it's also pumped. And so you wind up saying,
yeah, that
doesn't work.
Listen.
Does not work. I mean, it does work, but...
Unfortunately.
Not in this case.
13-10. I like the fan cams. Don't get enough of those. Go join them if you have not already. You set it up, guys. Create some art in the background. Yeah. Just take our word for it. Go do it right now. Gotta listen to what the cast is saying on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, now you're all on manual breathing. So there's that. We control what you guys do. It's the 24th round, and they only have pistols. Some scattered armor, some grenades. This is doable. Get the first kill and maybe like the second one, but it turns out the exact opposite. So now it is definitely no longer doable. But I still think this is not at all a bad calculation from Big. You look at the money and what they had. If they turn that corner and instantly take down Misuta and just keep going and they run in the monster tunnel behind him, that's a round you can win. I mean, that's definitely possible with that B bomb side, but this was not going to happen. And instead, it's another flawless round here for Vitality. They have so much money to work with now. They're up at 14-10. They're 2 rounds away from taking down Big in just 2 maps.
In fine fashion. And this is where you just got to feel like you're getting crushed if you're big. Round after round, the beatings, it's just relentless. You've had 2 rounds this entire half, Anders, go your way. It's just been all vitality on this CT side of Overpass.
It's a problem.
It's a problem. How do you win? How do you win maps if you don't get rounds? It's kind of the big question of the day. For big, at least. But, I mean, hey, you go ahead and just play ultra aggressive on B. Stack up, get together, and just bum rush it. YOLO.
Through the tunnel, but they're getting shut down. He did a lot more damage to the rest of them. Finally, he's a little bit out of there, and that's actually unfortunate. Cyber going to get caught, and maybe they can turn this. tabseN and Keto. Nice grenade and Apex with a double, and just like that. Still a minute and 20 seconds, and it's down to a one-on-one. So a powerful round coming out here. Looked like they were about to turn it completely there big, but Apex showing up at the last possible second to at least give a chance here. Shox with the health, CSGO with no armor, but with an AWP, maybe it doesn't matter. If he can get high ground, Shox, he's got a grenade though. If he misses one shot in the high ground, CSGO, and Shox throws the grenade, it could be one of the most tragic ends to a 1v1, especially for big right now. We'll see if he's even going to spot him or not. He's walking up so far along the edge here. I don't know if they could see each other at all, and I don't think CSGO will want to swing that far. He's probably just waiting at smoke, though, and now he's picked up a Molotov as well. He's going to tap it. He has a kit, and how do you guess this? He can't find him at all. Oh, no! Just inside of the smoke, and Shox will make it work. I think maybe that was a worse fate than getting grenaded. So frustrating. It's not even CSGO's fault. What can you do?
Shox even picked up a full set of nades.
Yeah, he's
walking through. He's like, there's an incendiary, there's a smoke, there's a flash, there's an HE. I was just wondering. They got a little bit too ahead of themselves after RPK's massive spray down, though. ZywOo and Misuda just kind of, fluffed it a bit there.
Definitely.
You start thinking, we got this in the bag, boys. It's all good. But then you need a veteran like Shoxy to come in there and just get the job done. Lock it down for you. Win another clutch. 15-10, match point for Vitality. This is it. And they've got 5 of them. Big with their backs to the wall.
They sent CSGO out almost alone. He's got some backup with the bomb on tabseN, so that's a bit scary, actually. Even if there's 2 of them. Shox walking in. That's so scary. He's trapped here. He knows it as well. Surely they're going to double team him, and tabseN will take him down. That's a question of split seconds. If he's a little bit earlier on that, CSGO is just instantly dead. But it worked out the other way. RPK will take down Centaurus down to the L-bend over at the B-bomb site. And grenaded down to 1 health. Okay.
Yeah, now you put that tank in storage somewhere. And let it chill. Let the rest of them do the fighting. Nice flash on long. ZywOo missing the shot. Or no, it wasn't ZywOo. That was Misuda. And there it is, Apex with the jiggle peek, and CSGO knows that a second man is here close, gets that shot as well, and it's looking like another round here.
He just walked through the fire to get that. What an absolute badass.
You just, right now there needs to be some kind of miracle.
It's not coming.
It's not coming.
It's not Christmas yet, is it?
Yeah, ZywOo's been spotted, and he is donezo. Although, of course, he could just hit crazy shots like that.
Yeah, but it's better to back off. Save what you got. I am so impressed that CSGO got that second kill. Walking through the fire to take down Apex. Excellent commitment. Yeah, definitely not easy to do either. Yeah, saving the AWP. That is what is going to happen. I don't think they're going to quite get to him. Yeah, they're pretty far. Maybe Keto might just run for it if he wants, but regardless, it will be an 11th round for Big Clan.
I don't think Big has the money either, so yeah, just hang out.
It's risky.
Hold on to it. 11th round on the board for you, Big. 4 more rounds.
To connect at all in this.
Yeah, not really, huh? Not really. Neither team, it feels like.
Yeah,
sometimes it feels like it's always a focus, where it's like that's always going to be the battle, and then so far this map, it doesn't really feel like it so much.
They've really been avoiding it. I wonder why. And if you've been avoiding it for almost 15 rounds in a row, maybe you could surprise someone by going. I mean, maybe they just forget about it.
Absolutely, and you saw the gamble from Vitality at the beginning of this round, stacking 4 players on B, expecting the rush from Big. Oh, that could not be better. It could have been. He could have got a double there, but Shoxy's still able to trade 1 for 1. All the footsteps are going to get hurt here. Misuda in position. He's going to catch him. Nade in hand. Needs to find another, and he doesn't! Oh, that's such a heartbreaker. ZywOo shows up and drops Tishin, though, so we're into a 3-on-3. A lot of damage taken by Big.
Yeah, CSGO and tabseN. Oh! That exploded tabseN. That's a problem. That was Misuta helping out earlier on. He almost finished off 2 players. And, well, let's see what happens now. Are they going to try and look over the smoke? It almost looked like they were going to try and boost over, but maybe not quite. They have a smoke for the defuse. They have a Molotov as well, and they've still got Simon, that AWP. So Big are going to be in a little bit of trouble. There's the smoke preventing the Molotov that's on Susan. That's no longer relevant. Now just a little bit of a flash, and they're not sure if anyone is inside yet. They have to go and spray, and that actually works. Susan gets the one, but he's going to go down, and now the full defuse is definitely going to be coming in here. It's so hard for Xanteris to do anything. He gets one. He's tapping away, but it's going to be 16 rounds. Vitality get there.